Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2 because we have a lot to talk about, especially when it comes to the Valley and things that are being spilled from binders to potentially new people, which technically to us would be older people joining the cast. We have a lot. So we're going to break into all of it. Before we do, if you guys haven't, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell. And we will be going live tomorrow, Friday, for Hot Messy Topics, which is so nice because I have missed doing lives with you guys. This week has just been like chaos, but of course we were coming off of Dominican Republic and going to Charleston and having family in town, and like there was just one thing after another, and we're trying to get the site together for launch. A lot of big news. Join us tomorrow. You will find out everything. But with that, let's jump right in. All right, guys, I wanted to start here before we get into the Zack Wickham and everybody else of it all. I don't know if you guys saw this, but thank you to Reality Ops. Michelle is saying that Jesse promised her that he wouldn't bring anything onto the show for their daughter's sake, and then he did it anyways. Him having a binder. Hold on.
Benefit of watching himself on season 1. How is he showing up and being such a prick?
And he's trying his hardest because I'm telling you, like, he had a binder, he had scripts, he has ideas. He goes in there completely with an agenda.
What do you mean by a binder?
Of like what he wants to say, what he wants to do, everything. Wow. Like, for example, being friends with Kristen, like that was a very strategic thing that he did because he knew that that was going to bother me. He knew that that was going to like have people love him. He has this binder.
Was the underwear in that binder? Because
he was that? I don't know if you guys realize he can drink so much and be okay. He was so drunk the entire time in Santa Barbara. So drunk. So that was late. And I don't think he was expecting anybody to go in his room.
So he really he plans everything he's going to do for this show.
Yeah. And I'm the complete opposite. I'm like,
but it's not working for him.
It's not.
And he tries so hard, but like, the real him comes out here and there. And I'm like, people don't really see like the full Jesse. You just see bits and pieces.
At the scene early on this season where you go, I think it might have been the first episode, you go to his house to kind of talk about the schedule with Isabella. And he starts crying. And you're like, come on, don't do this. You knew that was...
You can tell him cry and he'll cry. Like tears. He can do it. No problem.
That acting class really...
You think we've only seen fake tears from Jesse?
I think so. I mean, the only thing is his ego was really hurt in season 1, but I think it was just all for the cameras.
Do you think his accusing you of the infidelity is all part of is in his binder, so to speak, and part of his plan?
Yeah. So we actually met because he said, I want to speak before the summer so that we're on the same page. So he made me go to his friend's house and sat me down and he's like, I don't want you to talk about our finances. I don't want you to say a word. Like that was so important to him, the finances, because he's in a lot of trouble. And I said, okay. And he's like, tell me the truth about what happened. So I told him the story. I made a mistake before I left him. That's part of the reason why I left him, because I knew I no longer wanted to be in this marriage. I kissed somebody. I should have never done it. And that's it. And so he's like, have you ever been with Aaron? I'm like, absolutely not. That happened after I asked for a divorce. And so he knew everything before the summer. I was very clear. I answered all of his questions. I said, for Isabella's sake, can we please not discuss this? And he's like, I swear I will not say this on TV. And every single day he was fixated, and that was all he could talk about when he knew the truth about everything.
Yeah, no, he's meeting his life coach or therapist and making it a part of the conversation and suggesting that you were cheating on him for 2 years and sleeping around.
And he knew that wasn't the case. He was the one always gone. Like God knows what the hell he was doing for 8 hours a day.
I mean, even the whole like Erin lives by Runyon. She would wear makeup to Runyon and she would put the honey in. It was just, it felt very calculated.
Mm-hmm.
And so it does make sense that you say that like he has all of this planned out because it seemed very planned out.
Yeah. And I didn't wear makeup to Runyon.
But also like it's LA. Everyone's wearing makeup to Runyon. Like you never know who you're gonna meet, you know? Like
there's paparazzi literally hiding behind bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was aware. He just wanted the world to know and to paint me as this like bad person. And he got what he like. I don't know what he got from it, but
he had the benefit.
Okay. Not Jesse Solomon out here getting exposed and whatnot. Now, on top of that, of course, Jesse Solomon is not the only person who is in question when it comes to the cast of The Valley. Yeah. Zack Wickham, he chimed in on a few things himself. Specifically, he wanted to emphasize that The Valley stands strong on its own, pretty much saying that they don't need the appearances from people like Lala or Scheana, Shay. They don't need to rely on these appearances. And he did criticize certain Vanderpump Rules cast members for coming on to the show. However, I look at it like, listen, at the end of the day, if Jax and Brittany really were the catalyst for starting the show, I don't know what this is, but catalyst for starting the show, they were friends with Kristen Doty and Scheana and Lala and all of them way before Zack Wickham came in. I mean, not Brittany, of course. Brittany was friends with Brittany was friends with Zack Wickham for a long time. My point is I think that there's room for everyone. I don't think that Sheena's cameo this week did anything for anybody, but I do think that if we incorporated her and Brock and her Valley life into it, I think that that would be a good situation. And I also feel like Lala Kent would be great on the show. Now, have we seen that yet? No. But I do see what Zach's saying too. It's like, well, the show independently doesn't need, like, we do fine on our own. However, this season is not a strong season. You guys are not doing fine on your own. There's like 4 people, and I've said this multiple times, that could and should be removed from the show. It's giving fake, phony, bullshit storylines. It's like, it's giving, I want to be on reality TV so bad. But then the audience is really smart, especially in the Bravo world, the Bachelor world. They know what's going on. So some of these like phony little storylines and whatnot, they don't necessarily land. But he did talk about Jax Taylor, and he said that there were certain concerns over Jax Taylor's behavior, particularly in his relationship with Brittany. And he felt like Jax was incredibly abusive in the sense of emotionally being abusive, and then also manipulation. I agree with Zach on all of those fronts. So I'm curious to see how Jax eventually responds to that. But that's not just it. So I want to go over to Lindsay Hubbard too, because Lindsay Hubbard ended up revealing some of the dynamics within her own relationship and some of the ongoing conflicts that she has with her baby's father, Turner Koof. I'm not going to lie, I saw this one coming. It's pretty much the fact that she is a very public persona, being a reality TV star, and he is very private. She said that their relationship might not have continued if she wouldn't have been pregnant. And she thinks that her pregnancy and her daughter played a significant role in keeping them together. But she is experiencing an identity crisis as she transitions into motherhood, questioning her future on reality TV, or at least Summer House, and how to balance her career with her new responsibilities. And when it comes to her future on Summer House, she's not certain about returning for season 10. I think she's trying to wonder, like, she's thinking, how does that play with my new dynamic of being a mother? It's a great question. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And then, yeah, we'll see you on Up and Adam Channel 1 tomorrow for Hot Messy Topics Live with a very special guest and special news. Here we go. Love you.